Shalom. Kohulayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Peace and blessings to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what's written in these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad out of Great Millstone, Austin, coming to you with a lesson going into how this devil, who is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man that's ruling in wickedness right now, is doing the same thing that he's always done. All right? There's nothing new in the sun, as these scriptures goes into, man. And this devil, he was made crooked. All right? So he's going to be doing nothing but crookedness. And there's a long track record and nothing but evidence all the way throughout history showing the wickedness of this individual who is Esau Edom, man. All right, I'm going to show you a clip. It's about a 2-minute clip, and then get some scriptures on it. And perfectly, this is edifying to the body.
This was the bison's approximate range before 1800, covering a significant amount of North America. By 1870, the population had been reduced to these two great herds. By 1889, American bison numbered in the hundreds, down from tens of millions at the beginning of the century. And the reason for their destruction becomes clear when you add this to the map: the tribal lands of the Plains Indians.
You cannot overstate the importance of the buffalo to the people of the northern and southern plains.
Dean Angelia Whitaker is a lecturer on American Indian Studies whose research focuses on issues of environmental justice throughout U.S. history.
The buffalo has been central to these cultures for hundreds of years, and the buffalo provides everything. It's not just food, but it's everything needed for everyday life.
Plains tribes constructed dwellings from bison hides, used bison blankets for warmth.
So, and as of right now, you see nothing but a lot of these factories, food factories, you know, burning down. Meat factories burning down, right?
And the bones for tools. Most important of all was bison meat,
and this is fair use.
Crucial food source for the indigenous peoples of the Great Plains.
There is absolutely everything about the buffalo that makes this animal central to these cultures.
Which is why the U.S. government wanted them wiped out completely. White settlers in North America adhered to a cultural belief known as manifest destiny. The idea that white people were destined to expand west on the continent, conquer the landscape, and develop it. Manifest destiny is most famously depicted in this 1872 painting called American Progress, which shows the expanding railroad following a steady stream of settlers westward and the land's native inhabitants, including the bison, fleeing into darkness. Imagery like this depicts the transformation of the land as a natural one, rather than the brutal reality of native people's forced removal.
By the time it gets a name to it, Manifest Destiny, in the 1840s, the U.S. is engaging in very violent processes of pushing native people off their lands to make those lands available for settlers. And native people resisted it, which meant war.
For the U.S., a key part of that war was eliminating the bison population.
The extermination of the buffalo was central to Manifest Destiny. They knew that you go after the buffalo, you can subjugate the people.
You can see clear evidence of this plan in statements made by Army officials at the time, like General...
Yep. Subjugate the people. All right, go after the food supply. Go after what the people need to survive on their own. All right, so you can subjugate them. So they'll have to fall up under your command and your rule. And this is how Esau has always ruled, man. All right, since Alexander the Great, you know, and on up. All right, he's ruled in nothing but wickedness and abominable things, abominable acts, man. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, the things that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see that is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. All right, these things have happened that we're seeing on the face of this earth, man. We're seeing Esau Edom constantly trying to subjugate the people. All right, trying to choke out the economy and the things that people need to sustain their living and their existence and everything, man. We understand that the wicked is in rulership. All right, and when the wicked is in rulership, the people mourn. And this is what you see all across the globe, all across the world. People are mourning. People are lamenting, lamenting and moaning right now, mourning right now. All right, because of the wicked rulership that's going on, man, on everywhere. All right, no food, no work, no water, no electricity. The simple things that people need. And you seeing that the whole entire globe is being choked out because of this subjugation that Esau is wanting you to come up under, this total submission, totalitarianism, all right, which is that sea hip that he wants everybody to take, man. He calls it all, great and small, right? This is Genesis 27:40. It says, and by the sword, matter of fact, I'm going to start up on this. It says, 38, Genesis 27:38 says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also of my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, right? Which is that manifest destiny, they were just talking about, and of the dew of the heavens from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. So Esau's blessing going into it was the sword, man. And was the fatness of the earth, and which you see him dwelling in right now. And you see him ruling with that sword right now. Okay. And that's that sword meaning death and destruction, pestilence, disasters, people who don't comply with them. All right. All of a sudden you're getting hit with an earthquake that devastates your whole, ground. You're getting hit with a train wreck. You're getting hit with a flood. All right. You're getting hit with all these catastrophes, out of nowhere, so to speak, man. Right. Because he's the damn wicked. He has a wicked imaginations. All right. So all these things are possible for him to do, that basically that the Lord has given him to rule with. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 7:13. It says, consider the work of Yahweh, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? So the Lord has made this individual crooked to do all these crooked ass things. All right. These crooked, abominable things that he's doing on the face of this earth right now. This is Psalms 58:2. It says, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. So you can see all the violence things right now that Esau Edom has committed. They're crying out. All right. Esau is being made bare. The Lord is lifting up his skirt, through the mouthpieces of the prophets, man, and also these documentaries that are coming out left and right. All this dirt is coming up off of Esau, man, things that he tried to bury and get over with, man. Nah, these things been going on. All right. This is 1838, 1888, time is fair and up, and even further back, he was out here just ruling in straight wickedness and everything. All right. It says the wicked are exchanged from the womb, are wicked. All right. Abominable, outside of the temple, the scriptures goes into. All right. That means does everything outside of these scriptures. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So he's been lying, all throughout history, saying that he comes in peace. He comes in peace, and there's never been any peace, man. All right. It's always been death and mayhem. All right. This is Micah 2:1. And part of that peace is that false doctrine Christianity that preaches love, love, love. All right. And forgive me for being a damn demon. Accept me for who I am and love, love, love. It's a false doctrine. It's a false indoctrination. And that's what he's taught throughout the whole entire earth. You know, he's taught this so-called thing called democracy. All right. Liberating these people. No, you're not. You're putting these people in subjection. All right. Subduing these people. There's many instances when people didn't go along with what he wanted them to go along with, how he is either came in and got rid of them, or he came and set up his own government, or however else. You know, Haiti is one that recently happened. Okay, the president down there was assassinated. All right. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. All right. So once again, this is evidence. All right. Due to the oppression. All right. Due to the violence. Due to the covet fields. Covet fields is saying that it's sitting over here saying, I like that. I like the way that is over there and everything. I'm gonna go get it. All right, coveting what your neighbor has and everything. That's against the Bible, is wicked, man. Against these scriptures, and is wicked. As Esau Edom is, man. More evidence. All right, all this is and it shows is more evidence that this man is the damn devil the Bible speaks of. The man that is in rulership right now. All right, ruling the world in wickedness. This is Psalm 73:6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. All right, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than a heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. All right, so concerning oppression, all right, is we haven't done anything. You know, it was manifest. It was our destiny to be able to do these things. All right, these, and they're really just downgrading human life. As they don't even exist, or whatever y'all had going on, it wasn't important at all. We want to push our ways on y'all. We want to have our way with what y'all have. We want to have our way with your women and children. All right. With your land. Okay. With your even heritage, because he's a vagabond and a fugitive as well. Vagabond meaning not having a home to call it, a land to call his own. A fugitive, he's one who's trying to, and also vagabond taking up other people's ethnicities. All right, saying that, oh yeah, well, I'm Cherokee. After you done killed off all the damn Cherokee, now you Cherokee. All right. Fugitive, he's escaping judgment. All right, right now. So it says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Setting their mouths against the heavens is trying to go about saying this is science. This is our land. All right, we are the chosen people, of the world. We get to do any and everything. Okay, they exalted themselves as the eagle, as the scripture goes into it, man. All right, and their tongue walking through the earth. That's their ways of living, their ways of conquering. All right, their ways of death and destruction and mayhem that they put on the face of this earth. All right, and basically, that was it. Just going into showing that, man, this is the man. This is the man that the Bible speaks of as being the devil, man. All right. This is who the world was given into the hands of. All right. So let me grab that right quick. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So, and with that, shalom.